Now, with the law of rhythm, this law states that everything flows out and in, everything has its tides, all things rise and fall. The pendulum swings manifests in everything. The measure of the swing to the right is the measure of the swing to the left. Rhythm compensates. This can also be called as the law of compensation. And basically, this law explains that everything in the universe moves in cycles. Everything. There is not even one situation that you're going through your life right now that's going to last forever. The hardest moment that you're going through your life right now, it's going to eventually end. Even though you might not see the light in the end of the tunnel. At the same time, this principle teaches that everything that ends opens space for something new. Everything that leaves your path, your life, it's part of your journey. It was part of your journey. It was preparing you for something new. As everything moves in cycles, we can see this in nature, through the seasons, our bodies, through our breaths, moods, creation, and rest. Suffering in our lives comes when we fight the rhythm, when we resist the change. Peace comes when we move with the rhythm, when we flow with it. Think of it as as our body with inhale and exhale. Expansion, sorry, contraction, inhale, and expansion, exhale. Both are necessary. If you try to be only on the expansion, I don't want to think about contraction. I just want to expand. I just want to breathe. Actually, it's like inhale is the expansion, and the exhale is the. Is it? Okay, so think of this as the inhale and exhale. Inhale is when you expand, and exhale is when you contract. Both are sacred, both are necessary. If you want to focus only on inhaling, only on expansion, you know what's going to happen? You're going to die. At some point, you need to exhale, you need to let go. You need to embrace the contraction, and this is the rhythm of life. And in the same way, when we experience the ups and downs of our lives, we all experience that you cannot be attached to one or the other. You cannot be attached with the up cycle. And you need to also accept, embrace the down cycle, because every up carries the seed of a down turn. And every down already carries the start of the next rise, of the next flow. So this is something with the law of rhythm. And this is probably the one part that most people struggle with. Understanding how the rhythm flows in their lives, because we are attached. And most of the time is attachment to the material, is attachment to people, to places, to situations, to things. So now let's talk about our ritual that's connected with the law of polarity. Here we go. So we have already our template on the screen. On the law of polarity is Saturday. I'm confusing polarity and rhythm. This is law of rhythm. They are very connected because rhythm is how the polarities are presented in our lives. Saturday is our day that is related to the law of rhythm. The Saturday ritual is the transmutation gateway. And this one is basically is a cleansing ritual. So here's everything that you need: candle, incense for energetic cleansing, the small bowl of water. Sometimes I just, as I explain, I'm gonna tell you like what sometimes I do with that bowl of water, trash bag or donation box. I'm gonna explain why you might need that, and a journal if you need to reflect on that. First of all, you're gonna clean your space energetically. For that, you're gonna use your incense, and you're just gonna go and clean counterclockwise movements when you're cleaning. That's how you clean the energy. If you know, if you have an incense, a Palo Santo, or whatever you have, counterclockwise movements. Go around the house, around your bedroom, around the space that you want to clean. And what I do with the water, sometimes I carry the water and I just splash a little bit of that water on that space. And as part of this, you know, as I explained before, every end open space for a new beginning. This ritual is about letting go to create space for something new in your life. So you're going to pick something that you want to get rid of in your life. Saturday is the day that you might pick a drawer and clean, throw things away, things that are broken, that you no longer use. Open space for something new. Things that are old, you pick it. It can be things that are on your physical space. It can be something on your behavior, like behavioral patterns. When you think about what was the behavior that I had this past week that I don't want to carry for this new week, for this new cycle that I am starting right now. I overreacted to a certain situation. I don't want this to happen again. So this is what I'm going to be cleaning. This is what I'm going to be releasing, letting go this week. And pick something new. Embrace expansion. So what is the one new thing that I can do this week to show the divine that I am opening space in my life? It doesn't need to be something over the place. It can be sometimes just go to a different place for a coffee, or sometimes can be um let's see, something, try a new food, try something new, think about something new in your life that you can invite into your routine, into your journey. Sometimes can be about learning something new, about just doing something different. Pick something to send the message. And as you close the ritual, you put that part of the I thought about doing that during the cleansing of the house, because you clean the house with the incense, with the Palo Santo, and then you recharge with the water. Or you can do at the end as well. So this is the idea of doing while you are, after you do the cleansing around your house, around your space. And our ritual that's aligned with the law of rhythm is this journaling practice. Is a great way. This one, in the same way as I said about, there are some tasks that it might demand a little bit more time from you. There are some tasks that you're just going to fit into your journey, into your day. So basically, this one, there are some morning prompts for you to journal, because in the morning your brain is on theta, um, alpha wave states. Sorry, alpha alpha wave state. You're waking up, you're going from theta to alpha. So you want to have a certain intention with the dream waves. In the same way, before you go to bed, you go from alpha to theta. So for that reason, you have certain prompts that you'll be doing in the morning, like in the morning as you wake up. Ask yourself, how does my body feel right now? What emotions are flowing through me? Sometimes you might wake up and you're already worried about something that's going to happen on that day. What thoughts are occupying my mind? Dreams. No, we saw last week how the importance of understanding what happened on the astral realm and connecting, getting the messages. Our dreams are powerful to bring messages to connect us with our intuition and set the intention for the day. And it's important that as you write, as you have this habit of writing, things like, right now you might think, I don't really remember my dreams. But as you start the practice of writing, and you see that your subconscious will automatically starting recording the dreams more and more. And set the intentions for the day, for what you expect to happen on the day. It doesn't need to be something huge. Little steps. And during the day, at some point, take 7 minutes to just connect with your intuition and write without thinking, with just let it flow. And then we have this is during the morning. During the day, at some point, you can do the practice of the 7 minutes with the morning journaling or with the night journaling, or during the day if you have a little break throughout your day, just take the 7 minutes and do this journaling practice. And then at night you have the prompts for the night. So it's about, was there anything you thought or did today that you would like to avoid in the future? Again, no guilty, no shame. This is about releasing. Were there recurring inner patterns, such as thoughts and beliefs, and how they correlate with external outcomes? One thing that's very interesting, this practice is aligned with all the other practices. So this is almost that checklist that you have done the other practices throughout your day. So, and this is the one thing that brings more awareness and even more presence into this challenge. So, awareness of the magic. Again, this is related to the one that we just saw before of the magic trigger. What ordinary things revealed extraordinary qualities today. Small wins review your actions and outcomes. Next week, we're going to talk about the law of cause and effect. And it's related to this question. Celebrate even small wins, or they are the evidence of progress. Write down at least 3 things you were grateful for that happened today. Fully connect with the feeling of gratitude as you write. If you have time, reflect on more moments as well. But start with at least 3 things. So aligned with our emotional plane, these are the practices for the week aligned with the law of polarity, with the law of rhythm. It's important as well that as you become aware, you see that there were more things that will come to you to test you. It's almost like I want to be more patient. The divine will bring to your life more situations that you make you practice that patience. So be prepared for things that will present into your life, but they're all part of the evolution, all part of the journey and the growth.